Our first reader to kick off the second annual Montserrat Vineyards celebration, here is Connie Koch.
Well, once again, it's always great to be here at Montserrat. Great venue, great writers, great listeners. The first offering I have for you tonight is called Connie's Toy. And this goes back a few years. Finished writing it last night. But this goes back to the date of my engagement. Yes. So it's called Connie's Toy. This tale I tell of a fine German boy and his loving gift he called Connie's Toy. He on one knee, little box in hand, with a smile as wide as the Rio Grande. I opened it up in shock and awe, amazed at the sparkle that I saw. Said he, "This key belongs to that ATV. It's all yours if you'll marry me." A Honda Foreman 400 four-wheeler, brand new and shiny, straight from the dealer. An ATV that mates with the mud, gravel rocks and slimy crud. A churning machine that thrives in muck and assaults the bed of a pickup truck. So seriously, I ask of you, what the heck's a gal to do? His intentions were noble and I loved the guy. I believed I'd give his offer a try. My sons, not self-serving, oh no, not a bit, said, "Mom, he's the one, so can when we can ride it." Step away from my ride, boys, not for you to touch. The pistons roared into action as I romped on the clutch. I blew through all four gears, first up and then down. Heck yes, a most fair trade for a white wedding gown. Dismounting my steed, I slow walked around. Engraved on the front bars, a small sign I found. A squeal of delight and a jump for joy, etched gold on black, were the words Connie's Toy. We two were wedded, Bud Cook and me. Our twin Hondas traversed the land of the free. Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, out west. We four-wheeled our way up each mountain crest. The years have passed quickly, as we know years do. I still have my Honda, and I've still got my man. Just as a side note, 'cause people do talk, his marriage proposal did come with a rock. It shines like the love that Bud still has for me, and the oil gets changed regular in my ATV. Thank you. Now, I expect Gary Nolan to appreciate what I'm going to present next because it goes back to the days of teaching VOAG in his school. Gary, this is what you were paying me to do. You just didn't know it. I happen to have a real interest in cattle, and one of my favorite breeds of cattle are Charolais. It's a French breed, and it is white. It's a white breed. And I have inflicted these jokes upon my family so often that when we're driving down the highway and I see a field of white cattle, I say, "Oh, look." And no, I get no further than that because someone in the vehicle will say, "It's a long walk home." But you know what? You only have to hear them once. But these jokes are about Charolais cattle, and I was making these up on my way to an agriculture convention in Springfield. I don't know where they came from, Gary, but here they are for you today. Charolais, pronounced Charolais, okay. So here's the first one. What do you call a Charolais cow that favors one leg? Charlene. Okay, what did one Charolais cow say to another who wouldn't give it up any of its M&Ms? Char and char alike. Okay. What is a Charolais cow's favorite color? You're right. Good, all right. Who was the Charolais cow who married Sonny Bono? Char, that's right. What do you call the offspring of a Charolais cow and a Black Angus bull? Yay! You got it. Charcoal. You're good. What is a Charolais cow's favorite game? Yes. Oh, you are so good. So good. All right, what are the two most popular Charolais calf names? Charlotte and Charon. Okay. Where do Charolais cattle spend their vacations in the Swiss Alps? And a Charolais chalet. That's right. Who was the Charolais cow in love with Rhett Butler in the movie Gone with the Wind? Charlotte O'Hara. Okay. What is the most popular drink of a Charolais cow? Yes. Okay, this is the one that did not make it into the children's Christmas book, but I'm going to tell you, okay? All right. What do you call it when a Charolais cow has sex with another one? It's called a Charolais. Okay. See, Gary, aren't you proud of me? Yeah. Well, last year I did create a poem for Spofest's birthday, and I'm going to close with that again this year because some of you haven't heard it, and it's kind of close to my heart because it's close to one of my snakes, and that would be Spofest, who I gave a good home to Spofest with Gary and his family last year. Yeah, I bet you do, because who would want it? Okay, this is called Happy Birthday, Spofest. Spofest celebration. A birthday was at hand. 3 years of merrymaking and a party would be grand. James planned the details carefully with no stone left unturned. Last moment tweaks fell into place with no thought or concern. Readers armed with manuscripts of thought-provoking prose entertained the audience in each turn as they rose. Doug Kibberts pleased the masses with his Western cowboy style. Debbie Nolan rocked the house with laughing faces full of smiles. Faith enhanced her spoken words with images as well. Tony blessed us with his music and the stories he could tell. Intermission flowed most smoothly as the guests milled round about. Clinking drinks and conversation loudly filled the room throughout. The gathering was festive and the table nicely set. With offering of refreshment, every appetite was whet. The crowd regrouped for readings as they wandered to their chairs. A second round of authors was prepared to meet them there. Connie took the stage a-shakin', with her face an ashen shade. I don't know how to tell you this, I've lost my visual aid. I brought him in, tied up real tight, as she showed an empty bag. But he's not here now, he's running loose, and folks, this ain't no gag. The crowd jumped quickly to their feet and danced about in fright. Spofest was loose, the guests went wild, their frenzy to ignite. Some stormed the door, some stood on chairs, some fainted dead away. Bedlam erupted throughout the room, mass exit underway. A shout rang out, "He's over here!" with Connie in hot pursuit. She plucked Spofest from off the floor there in his birthday suit. He could barely move, he was so full. He'd partied on his own. He looked up into Connie's eyes and couldn't manage but a groan. It soon became apparent the object of his grief, frosting on his snaky lips, tagged him the reptile thief. All eyes turned to the table where only crumbs remained. Spofest had scarfed the birthday cake, he alone to blame. If there's a moral or a lesson to be learned from this faux pas, serve snaky snacks at your event, a mouse on which to gnaw. Consider well the appetite of guests such as Spofest, or be disheartened when he devours your Spofest birthday cake. Thank you.